Hello and welcome to Media Rumble. I'm Chris and this is the Star Wars Senate. Now we finally got to see the return of Star Wars Rebels last week with that excellent episode focused on Sabine fighting to win back the support of her family and her people, the Mandalorians. But this week we'll get a whole new take on Star Wars Rebels with the episode Through Imperial Eyes, where we get to see the perspective of the rebel spy within the Empire, Agent Kallus, also known as Fulcrum. Now from the small piece of footage which has already been released from the episode, it's clear to see that the identity of Fulcrum is in jeopardy, and Grand Admiral Thrawn has stated his intent to weed out the traitor. Now in my mind this is the perfect opportunity to flesh out Grand Admiral Thrawn's character, and honestly this episode could shine light into how the Empire functions internally. Now personally I really enjoy when they actually detail some of these internal struggles within the Empire, because it brings a whole new look at something which is just seen to be the big bad. And personally I would actually prefer an entire episode solely based on what's happening with the villains. But I know that won't be the case. We'll probably get about half an episode of really build up for Thrawn's plan, and then the second half will be where the rebels swoop in and spring the trap. And honestly I'm actually okay with this, but personally I do believe that there is more potential to come from a villain focused episode, because we'll get to see a new look at the universe. The character building of the villains is an extremely important part of a story, and it's something which many franchises don't actually get right. And personally I don't want Admiral Thrawn just to be one of many coming through a revolving door and leaving again without any real impact. And especially Admiral Thrawn, because he is a character who has immense expectation placed on his shoulders from people who loved his character in Legends and people like me who have simply heard of him. To me he has the potential to be a great villain, but so far there's been nothing to show that he will be memorable. We haven't really seen anything in particular that will change the game for other characters, that will influence the storyline after he has left the show. But honestly I do believe that this will happen soon. Now Agent Kallus' storyline has been an intriguing one. Originally he was seen as someone who was extremely cruel and heartless, as his name suggests. And a defining character trait for him was his blind hatred for Zeb's people, the Lasat. And this storyline was really pushed to the forefront in the Season 2 episode The Honourable Ones, when Agent Kallus and Zeb were both stranded together on one of the moons of Geonosis. This episode really fleshed out Agent Kallus' character and ultimately humanised him, showing that despite seeming heartless, he was someone who followed a strict code of honour. And it was this code of honour which actually led to him respecting Zeb at the end of the episode. And this was extremely important because you got to see how Agent Kallus' opinions changed. At the start of the episode, Zeb was someone who he despised simply for existing. Now if this is the kind of character building we can get from one episode which gives a detailed view of the psychology of the villains, I'm all for having more of them. Now obviously having a villain of that magnitude defect is going to be a one-off, but it would be extremely interesting to have an insight into the mindset of some of these other villains, particularly Thrawn. Seeing how a villain reacts to a situation really is an important part of helping to understand them. And I think if you can understand a villain, you can really get pulled into the story more. In the grand scheme of things, Star Wars Rebels seems to be about piecing together parts of the lore that have yet to be dealt with. And an extremely interesting piece of this is getting to see the galaxy through the view of an Imperial. So what do you think about the fact that this episode will focus on the villains? And which character do you want to see more of? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you check out the rest of the videos on my channel and subscribe if you want to see more. And as always, thanks for watching the Star Wars Senate, and may the Force be with you.